Are you ready to learn one of the most iconic guitar progressions of all time? In just a few minutes, I'll have you jamming along to the 12-bar blues like a seasoned pro. So grab your guitar, turn up the volume, and let's get started. The 12-bar blues is a chord progression that consists of 12 bars or measures that follow a specific sequence of chords. The most common chord progression for the 12-bar blues is 1, 4, 1, 5, 4, 1, 5. The 1 represents the root or the tonic chord of the key that you are playing in. The 4 represents the subdominant chord of the key that you're playing in, and the 5 represents the dominant chord. So for example, if you're playing in the key of C, the 1 chord would be C major, the 4 chord is F, and the 5 chord is G. In this lesson, we're going to be playing in the key of A. This is just for ease of use, and we can use the open chords to show you the 12-bar blues. And also later on in the video, I'm going to show you the shuffle rhythm as well, which is another key part of playing blues guitar. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video and check that out. Now we're going to be playing in A, but you can take this theory and apply it to any other key on the guitar. The 3 chords we're going to be using for the 12-bar blues in A will be the A7 chord, D7, and E7. Now that you know the 3 chords we're going to be using, it's time to go over the structure of the 12-bar blues. So the structure goes like this. We have the A7 chord for 4 bars, the D7 for 2 bars, back to the A7 for 2 bars, and then to the E7 for 1 bar, D7 for 1 bar, A7 for 1 bar, and then we finish on the E7 for 1 bar. So the whole thing put together will sound something like this. To get comfortable with playing the 12-bar blues progression, start with playing it slowly with a metronome. Once you've mastered playing the chords and mastering the progression, you can start to experiment with different styles of rhythm. That's where the shuffle rhythm comes in, which is our next step in this lesson today. If you're finding some value in this video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. This really helps the channel and it will help the video reach the right audience. Thank you. As always, the tabs for all my videos and lessons will be linked in the description down below. Feel free to check them out, they're free just over on my coffee shop. This is also where you can choose to support the channel if you so wish. Anything would be greatly appreciated and it does help the channel out. So now we have the shuffle rhythm. So we're going to be using the key of A again, so we can play it in the open position, but you can move this up and down the fretboard as you wish. Now instead of playing full-on open chords, we're going to be using a power chord style, and if you're unsure how to play power chords, I've got a video which I'll link up the top just over here. So what we want to do is have the open string of the chord that we're going to be playing, so it'll be the open A string for the first one. And then we want to have our first finger on the 2nd fret on the string below the open string. For the A chord, it will be open A and 2nd fret D string. And then after we've played that twice, we'll add our ring finger onto the 4th fret on the D string for the A chord. You'll know if it's a shuffle rhythm on tabs because it's notated like it is up here with the triplet feel. So normally when we have these 8th notes, we would just be playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in a straight fashion. But when it's the shuffle beat, we want to play the first note longer and then the second note will be quite a lot shorter. So it'll be more like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we still have the same progression as before, except this time all we're doing is playing the power chords instead of the open chords. So it will sound something like this. The next key step to playing the 12-bar blues is to just practice, practice, practice. Hopefully now you have an understanding of the structure and what you need to play the 12-bar blues. You can go away, grab some free tabs off of my site. There's also going to be some backing tracks on there. I'm slowly filling this out, so if you have any suggestions on what type of backing tracks you'd like, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll try and get those up there for you. The next step in learning your rock guitar and blues guitar is to check out this video over here and this playlist over here.